Okay.
Let's commence with Road and Bridge, County, December 2nd, 2025, 10 o'clock. Present, we had three commissioners, County Operations Officer, Administrative Assistant, Deputy Clerk, and Road and Bridge, well represented. What do you want to start with?
So you have in your information, right-of-way surfaces, scope of work, schedule, and cost estimate. For for the First Street widening project, Avenue Road to 45th East. I wanted to get that before you and see if you had any questions, any comments on that. If you don't, we'll get you to sign those or initial those, and I'll get the actual services agreement back from Michael Scott at a different time for you to sign.
Any chair, would you pay a motion to accept the approval of right-of-way services statement for the widening of First Street and Fifth?
I would so move.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
This part won't come in the road for the tree.
This part won't.
I think next you have a conditional acceptance for the public improvements. In the SSYA, I have subdivision, Young Mazda.
What is the SSYAF lot number 1?
Young Mazda
Young
dealership.
Mazda down there off of 67.
Okay.
Took us a long time to get the conditional acceptance done because they were waiting on parts for their lift station forever and finally got them. So,
Their lift station comes this way at Meadow Falls.
no, it pumps down to Urson.
They have to lift
It sits in holes, so they need a lift station to pump it down that way.
They will have more public improvements in the future with the other lots to get down to where the lift station is.
So your recommendation is to approve this?
To do conditional approval on it, yes.
Make a motion that we do conditional approval on the SSYA and lot and growing frontage.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Just a heads up, if you get a call from an individual who lives on Raynard Lane, that lane is a private maintenance lane. He wants the county to now come in and plow it, but the way it was set up from the get-go was private maintenance. And so the county is not gonna go in and plow it for him just because now he lives there and he wants the county to plow it.
Where's that located?
Is he newly there?
Don't know for sure. It's probably fairly new. I mean, the subdivision is fairly new. It's off of Harding Lane, north of First Street. It's in a subdivision called Kids Place, and it's just a little tiny subdivision, but
Little tiny cul-de-sac. Little dead end streets, little tiny.
so he has evidently called David and wanted the county to come plow it. And, we're not going to, because that's not the way it was set up from the beginning. So, next question for you is, have you had any luck with the Caribou County Commissioners on the snow plowing agreement with, Grace Lake?
I didn't. Ashley, do you know anything about that?
We have not had any meetings yet.
Would you call them and where we're at on that? The meetings. Or phone number to call or something. I don't know who to talk to about it.
I'll find out.
Information for you, Bingham County closed their roads, all the mountain roads for the winter yesterday.
So if we don't close ours, people will be back toward them going up ours.
Well, most likely, but we typically don't close ours until there's snow up there that cause safety concerns.
I have 3 inches this morning,
I had one.
and it was still coming down, and I didn't stick around and see how much I was getting.
We're getting closer to when we're gonna tell you that we're gonna need to
Yeah.
close the roads,
Okay.
but we haven't done that yet.
Waiting and lower.
I would guess probably by the end of this week, we'll be there with what the weather looks like, but guess you never know.
Never know. We're prepared. We've got,
This line's ready.
yeah, we've got signs ready. We've got, we're getting the keys ready for the gates to lock them up too, so.
And you're going to make sure that's out on public notice, right? The process for accessing gates for those with property they need access to, so that process. Okay, good.
I think that's all Rich had right now.
Okay. Bear Creek's waiting.
They are not waiting, but they are not moving very fast. They're not done.
Yeah, finish. I had a discussion with him yesterday, earlier and later. Where the water from the curb gutter goes, they do that uphill, the uphill side, and then feed it down the uphill side to bring it down. I thought it was going all the way to the bottom of the other creek, but not. I did not look at the plans. So they've got their cut to put it back across. He had not moved the asphalt yet. Cut was down, the rocks piled up there. But the plans called for rock going down 10 feet from where the pipe drops. And it's a long ways from there to the bottom of the creek. Unprotected. And he said, it's just going. That's not right. So we called Jake. Jake came up and looked and said, well, what I wrote was based on the information I was given, and this isn't right. This isn't,
We have
we
a,
need rock all the way to the bottom, or we need, anyway, and so he said, well, put the pipe in with the 45, which
with
has to be
T,
welded.
yeah, down, and we told him yesterday to put a T on the end of the
Right.
pipe.
So it sprays out one direction.
Yeah,
The problem is, you can't get ready to do that for him today. Do you know a welder? He says, if you know somebody who can weld it, I gave him a couple of phone numbers. But his suppliers, it's a week out. Wants it
Yeah.
not to be in a position that can wash out before that gets done, so. He's quite anxious to obviously get it finished.
Yeah.
Um,
we're trying to help them
yeah, to
get
what,
done.
I know there's some shops in town, this isn't rocket science, literally, it's water science.
Yeah. But we've given them some numbers
Okay.
to call.
We gave him some phone numbers,
Yeah,
because I know there's little welding shops in town, I know there's big welding shops in town,
well, I gave them the number for TV Pipe, and hopefully he can call TV Pipe and they can give him some ideas. Most of the time, those 45s aren't welded on, they're just got to call them.
that's what I thought, but he said plans from the engineer specified a welded joint. It's like,
Oh,
I don't know.
I looked at those plans from day two and they've been, I don't recall it saying welded, but
Okay, did you discuss with him that that doesn't need to be a welded joint?
I did not. So I can
If you,
give a call back.
I told him he would hear from one of us when our meeting was over today. What's his first name?
Jim.
Jim, and what's the other two
Hey.
names?
So there's Jim and Justin and Jesse.
And there's John up there too.
Hey, John, yeah.
Yeah,
They're all
one of the kids is John, because twice they've hollered at John and the kid halfway between us turns around and runs that direction. So his name is Jim.
Yeah, the main guy was Jim. So
But outside of that, it looks good, probably needs some sand on the rock, because it was really slick
yeah,
day before yesterday.
he did ask us to plow it too, and I probably am not gonna be able to provide that service for him. Our grader operator up there is on vacation right now. We do have a fill-in for him, but if it snows, we will be plowing for the bus routes and not Bear Creek.
I do it before we learn. Well, it's not very much, it's just a little piece. Oh, you mean like all the way from the
The whole
bottom, not
way.
just the construction?
Yeah, he wants the whole way.
Yeah, it's not gonna snow that much.
Yeah.
Not this trip, maybe next week. Okay, thank
So
you.
we're done you.
No,
There, he said, since we could open it.
Did the
He
Jersey
wants that.
barriers,
Huh?
did the Jersey barriers get done?
Yes. Yeah, I got pictures.
I didn't get up there yesterday, so I didn't get any pictures.
Lance, who did you talk to at iCrimp about the value they were giving us for the total truck?
That would be Gordon Ray, I believe. So they gave us the check for that. And Dustin, Coot and Gordon were going back and forth. They were trying to find a comparable.
For some reason, John was thinking that we're supposed to have replacement value coverage on those, but
If we do, that would be great. The replacement value is $351,000.
can you just send me who you've been talking to so I can double check with them?
I wasn't,
Or
it was
whoever.
Gordon Ray.
Yeah, or whoever he was talking to, just so I can double check with them, and then I'll ask our other broker person too if I need to, but I don't know what exactly that is. I haven't had time to go look at our iCrimp policy, so.
Thanks for that reminder. There.
So they're,
The Jersey barricades set on the inside of the curb and gutter right now.
Yeah,
The rail will be on the outside.
the rail will be on the outside.
That's the ditch down the uphill side.
so they're. Well, they still have work to do in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to come set the garden here until January for some reason. Probably had a bunch of snow fence, we could just go put up there and call that good.
But what they're waiting for now, if they don't get it before the snows, they're gonna cause damage to the.
No, because that's why they put the Jersey barricades, to protect people from sliding off the edge since there's snow.
Okay.
So that's kind of where it is.
I would like permission to order a replacement dump truck and pump. That means that there needs to be a budget opening sometime in this year's budget. So I'm asking for permission to order a dump truck and pump to the tune of $351,242.
Where is it, your budget?
It's for a replacement truck. It's not in my budget.
Where is the money going to come from? I guess is then the question.
So that is a question back to you. I don't know where the extra 200 some odd $1,000 is gonna come from. But we need the truck to be able to do it. If I don't have the order by Friday, the cost goes up another about $3,500. If I don't have the order by January, the cost will go up more, and I most likely won't have the truck for summer projects that it's needed for.
Well, I'm not okay with ordering it until we understand where the money's coming from. It's a lot of money, and until I know in the budget where it comes from. I'm not, I don't wanna order anything, even if it does cost us some money.
We still need to find out what ICRIP's doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a hold of it, see what the real story is there, because if we can get replacement value out of them, then that's where we're gonna start, and if not, I'll start looking in the budgets, so see what we can find.
The price, just so you know, the price will go up Friday, so
Yeah,
I'll send Gordon any information to you.
okay.
What's it cost us to lease one?
I don't know that there's a truck out there that you could lease that's built the way that we usually specify them. Because right now we have to order the truck as a chassis. We have to order the bed separately with the hydraulic package, and then we order the pump separately.
Everybody's saying. Oh, well, big stuff. I don't. Just, I only ask, I don't like the idea of leasing things, but if we need something and it's not in the budget. Then no problem, so we can have something until we can get the budget for.
I can ask Peterbilt if they ask anything that would be a leasable option.
Western States, right?
Who are you buying it from? Who is it through?
And everything else.
The current price right now is through Peterbilt, which is a Sourcewell distributor, which is why we've gone with Peterbilt.
Yeah, it might not hurt to ask them if they have a lease option. But
Okay, anything else? Wade,
I don't have anything.
nice to see you here.
Michelle Hagan is on Teams.
Oh, Michelle. Hi.
I don't think she had anything. She just told me she was gonna listen in case.
Good.
Turned cold. Walks across the parking lot and runs Pleasant.
It was snowing out there when I came.
Flurries.
Done?
Hello, I didn't have anything. I was just here if you had any questions.
Okay. Today's we will adjourn. Thank you.
I guess you don't.